Mommy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my president.
We are very happy with you.
Thank you.
We just want you to share your view and your appreciation for this great opportunity. And how did you get the car?
Okay. My dear, in all honesty, I have been a networker for the past 22 years.
22 years?
Yes. Even as a banker, I was into networking business. But my dear, I have never launched it. I took many people to networking business. Many people made it. They will always call me to tell me that this, what I took them to, that they made it. But not like I lost all into it. But at times, generally I didn't make much. So during the lockdown, like you rightly said, to God's glory, here in Owerri, I'm living in my own house, a tall building for that matter. I have my business at the ground floor, but because of the COVID lockdown, I could not come down to open my shop. In 22 years of my networking business, I have never said yes to one online business. Why? Because of fear of loss. And that was what crowd one took care of, and that was my attraction, and that was my drive. So to get this vision, because I backed out of networking business for 6 good years, my mentor, Pastor Solomon, has always been there for me. And when this one came out, because I abandoned them for about 6 years, there was one that came, himself and the wife came to my house and said, no, let me try this buying and selling. But you are there after 6 years. So when this one came, I once accused him of trying to hide it away from me, because he wanted to hide. Say, lady, it is you are no more in business, in network business. Lady, it's online, no say my dear. But the moment he came into my office, a call came, he ran out to the chair to answer the call. I heard a voice that said, listen to that conversation. Say me, an old woman like me, how can I be eavesdropping when somebody is say, I say you should listen. I never knew it was the fine call. My dear, and it was few hours to the end of the promo that was going on. So that was my drive. My people, I never had 50,000 naira to sign up. I had only 20,000 naira in my account. I said I don't have it. But that push was much. You must have to sign up. You must have to sign up. He helped me. He lent me 30,000. I told him, I will mop up this night. Tomorrow morning, come. I'll give you 30,000 naira cash. So he signed me up. I was signed off 11:45 p.m. in the night, and the promo ended at 11:59 p.m. that same night. When this thing came, I checked out. I was within the promo. I glorified God. My dear, I've learned a lesson. More than Teresa said, things happen to you either as a blessing or a lesson. The COVID-19 or B419, I B19. I learned a big lesson that any serious-minded person, any human being is supposed to have an online business attached to, even if it is one good one like CloudWord, to attach to whatever you are doing. So I now said I have a right. So when I signed up, I pushed and made sure that, because from that conversation, what I heard was fear of loss. I said, something is taken care of, my fear of loss. So I now worked. Within the first 14 days, I was able to get like 4 people. I earned my fear of loss. And immediately the business, like I will always tell my process, I say, push it started with 4. When you started with 4, it will now be 4x4 business. And the business is
4x4 business.
Yes, 4x4 business. For this sincere business. That's my downline.
Your success line.
My success line. That's my first thing. This one accused me. This one said, if not because you dressed well, I would have just insulted you. I don't say, my dear, come and insult me anymore. I have seen something I want to share with you. And my dear, see tomorrow, many of them are here. See my success line. Come on.
Wow.
Many of them are my dear, my username is success at last. Yes. I was never the one that coined it out. Wow. Heaven did. Yes. Heaven did. Yes. And it is true. So as it starts now, I keep telling people, I was lying on my bed during the lockdown, and euro was entering into my
Wow.
I let people understand that this same euro is why we sell land, push our youth to Europe to go and do, in fact, pay for our children to go to prison in Europe. We use the money we sell from land so that our children will go for prison in Europe. When they go there, whether they get the euro or not, they will still come back. Meanwhile, you have sold the land. But now, I lie on my bed. My people lie on the bed, and euros reign. So I want to encourage all of us. I want to encourage, and you, the number one, I want to encourage you for your benevolence. I want to encourage you for you. Thank you, I appreciate you for your large-heartedness that you brought this to us. And now, I believe all of us, every family, we are all happy. My dear, any family that has not signed up in Cloud One is making a big mistake. Has lost a serious step. So, now, I have built up my business.
Thank you, thank you for
now, each and every one of us needs to go and thank whoever that brought you in. Now, I have built up my business up to titanium. My aged mother, 80 years, has built us up to titanium. My last child, a barrister, up to gold. And I have registered more than 50 people in this network, saying one them. Although I am in 12th level, but I believe I will build it. The moment I clock 28th level, my team will be celebrated because I'll be building everybody. I will build them. To God's glory, and joy and salvation. I want to say thank you and thank you and thank you.
Who are we? Who are we? And impossible is
nothing.
God bless you, man. Oh, you go.
Go to the kitchen.